Just about ready. The last race, race 9, all set and fired away from that 1600-meter marker. Good enough start for them. Kudzu's rushed outside the runners to go for the lead. Eiffel Towers up there in the early stages, also chased up. Global Impact, Diogenes. Then came My Lucky Charm 3 wide, racing only 3 lengths off the leader. Further back to Trombolines and Winston's Wonder is about 5-6 off them. They followed by Got the Feeling, and Errol Flynn is at the back end. Errol Flynn races 7 lengths off the leader. They head down the side of the course with 1,200 metres left to go, and it's Kudzu the leader by 3/4 of a length from Eiffel Tower second. Diogenes third, then Global Impact, and My Lucky Charm still races wide. Trombolines is down the inside in a good position, about 5 lengths off the leader, 2 lengths back to Winston's Wonder behind those. Then came at the back end, Got the Feeling, and Errol Flynn is last, turning for home, got 7-8 lengths to make up. Homeward bound here in the final race of the day. They've got 800 metres left to run. Kudzu. Down the inside is Diogenes. Eiffel Towers in behind those. Global Impact. My Lucky Charm is going backwards. Trombolines down the inside. Now on the outside, Errol Flynn starts a forward move. Got 4 lengths to make up. Inside the last 300 metres. Down the inside, Trombolines. On the outside, Kudzu. Errol Flynn is running home strongly, and Errol Flynn is taken off here. And Errol Flynn will run away and win it under Michael Michel. It's Errol Flynn by 3. Second, Trombolines. Third, Winston's Wonder. Then came Eiffel Tower in fourth. Here's a look at the head-on replay, and you'll see on the far right-hand side, it's the colours of the Werner's family in partnership with Dylan Chinsami and TKP Racing. Nominee Trevelyan Pillay. This is Joey Somers, Errol Flynn, certainly on an upward trajectory here, and he wins back-to-back here. That wraps up today's racing at Turffontein. Thanks very much for joining us. Thanks again to our sponsors, Fulkerbos, Drift and Tab, and thanks to Nikki Munshi for helping me in the commentary box. We'll speak to you on Tuesday from the Val. Good night.
And quick sticks, because I know you would have been disappointed with the previous one. There was no pace in the race, but it's amazing, Abe, with racing from the lows to suddenly the highs. Well done.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's races. Sometimes something doesn't go your way. We were a little bit unlucky with Comigatrix, but I'm sure next time she will run much better. And as a jockey job, you have to don't give up until the last race is done. And I would like to say hi to Keegan. I hope he's well. I know he's painful to have a bad fall in this big day, so all my thanks for him.
We wish him the absolute best. Take us through the race, because you were comfortable at the back, the pace was on, but once you switched out and had daylight, quickened like a really nice horse.
Yeah, exactly. I think she can run. The pace was well, so I was happy where I was sitting, and when I put her outside at 600, give her a nice kick, she just picked it up, and she did it very easy.
Well, you'll remember one of the first times I met you and your better half, I said, you've got to move to South Africa, and you said, we're thinking about it. It's working out well for you.
Yeah, I'm very happy and thankful to be here, because many people taught me to experience South African racing, and I mean, it's been a good surprise, and I'm very happy here.
Well, it's mutualism. We love you as much as they love you, and you love us, so wonderful. And nice to ride a winner for that man, as you probably know, absolute legend, Joe Somer.
Yeah, I got my first ride for him last week, and the horse ran really good, so I was very happy, and was happy to see I pick up a ride for him, and also for the owner, because I won for him in Australia.
Oh,
so yes,
okay.
he co-owned a horse I won with in Australia for Matthew de Kock. So now I'm back with the collar, and I'm very happy.
Wonderful, that's good to know. Well, well done, congratulations.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, wonderful. Let's get Joe Somer in here, shall we? Joe, always good to see you, my friend, and that's a lovely way to end the day, isn't it?
You know what, Guineas Day, Fulkerbos Drift, Turffontein, 4 racing. I tell you what a race day. They talk about Cape Town.
Yes.
But unless you're here, then you experience the big sea. Yes. Not the small pond. Not the small pond in Cape Town. This is the big sea.
Listen,
now where the sharks roam here.
I want to talk a minute about this horse, but first of all, it's lovely. I heard Nico saying you look $1 million.
Thank you.
Back with the strength of a lion, and it's lovely to see.
Thank you. Yeah, we went through hard times, but that's in the past, Neil. Horses like this get you up in the morning, give you the energy, the support from such beautiful owners like Lawrence, Dylan, Trevelyan, I've turned 67 on Wednesday, and it seems like my life's only starting now.
Yep.
And to have this kind of support to buy the horses that you want to buy at the sales, you know, we've always had a very, very good record at sales between myself, my brother Neville, and my nephew Gabby from MJAS. And this horse, when we saw him, Lawrence and Dalen had said to us, you can go buy a horse for me, let's start off with one horse. And I said, we can't make mistakes. This is an opportunity you've been given. And just for every trainer out there, we all get our chances. Someone's going to come along at one given time. Do your homework, you get your chances. You either take them or you don't. Neil, that's the way of life, you know. But this horse has shown me from day one is something special. It's a very laid-back horse, but it's got an unreal action. A big thank you to Craig Zaki and Keegan DeMella for all the hard work they put into the horse and the advice they've given me. And lastly to Michaela, our first winner together. Beautiful ride. I told Johnny and a couple of the boys here, last jock I saw in my time that rode off the buckle was a bloke called, I don't know if you'll remember him, you might, a bloke called Johnny McCready. He was the most beautiful, long-rein, balanced jockey, and she seems to be the only one close to Johnny Gerodis.
Yes. I don't remember, I'm old, but I don't remember Johnny McCready.
No, he was in
Mind you, to be fair, if you'd mentioned Roy Curling, I would have also said don't remember any of those guys.
James Marie, he'll tell you about
He will definitely.
But thanks to everyone. Lovely horse, lovely owners, lovely crowd, just everything's happening for this horse, just falling in at the right place at the right time.
I know Lawrence doesn't come for an interview, but he'll attest this. He was the first person I saw today, and I said to him, Errol Flynn in the last, but we had a chuckle about the name, and it's good to see you back like the swashbuckling Errol Flynn of Hollywood days.
Lawrence has got it right. His name was Errol Flynn. Yes. Then they gelded him, he only became Errol.
Lovely stuff. Let's get the team in here. Who's coming to chat to us? Now, I heard about your jig, Mr. Chinsami. Nico said you were jigging on the way. Come right in here because we want to see Wilkebos Drift and the Triple Crown and Tab at the back. Gentlemen, all, I'm going to speak to this man in a moment. Well done. This horse has got a few in the tank.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Andrews. And first, I want to say thank you to Lawrence. We just had a chat now. And I think racing, if you're racing in a partnership, you need to have, how can I say, have a good karma.
Yes.
So we actually got a good karma between all of us. All the guys have the same interest. We were fully committed to the sport, and it was just to have partners like Lawrence and Mr. Pillay. They will make this game so much better. So we're actually looking forward to Errol Flynn. Mr. Soba wanted to run him in the Guineas. He said, guys, let me build his confidence up, and then the further the better. So
Slowly. You've been in the game long enough. I know Trevelyan's relatively new, but he'll learn one thing quickly, which he has, is patience. And you've given this horse patience. This race will give him an enormous amount of confidence, because that was impressive.
Very, very impressive. Well done to Joe, the rest of our partners, Lawrence and Dylan, and the family here with me today. And to Wilkebos and For Racing for putting on a spectacular show today. Yeah, and we're looking forward to much better things with Errol Flynn.
Well, you know, Errol Flynn, I was saying to Lawrence earlier on, Errol Flynn is Cockney rhyming slam for gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Errol Flynn and a man Bonic. So I expect to see you upstairs. I don't know whether he qualifies. He might be a bit too young for an Errol Flynn.
Well, Dylan and I have stopped drinking from the 18th of December. But maybe...
But I heard the dates were... Trevelyan, I heard the dates were from the 18th of December to the 7th of February, so you're in. You're okay. It ends today.
We said after the last race today.
There you go. Good. Wonderful. Give yourselves a round of applause, guys. I think we're going to hear a lot more from Errol Flynn. Last thing before we go, Johnny's going to come in and join me, but we need the groom. I made a note. Yes. Lovely. Ah, good man. Here's my grooms coming in. You can do the... No, stay here. You can hand them the check. Wonderful stuff. 1,500 Rand and lovely stuff. Miguel, eh?
Yes,
Miguel. How good... Tell us, how good is this horse? Is he a nice horse?
This horse is very good, man. I'm telling you.
And you've been with horses some time, so you know a good one. This is a nice one, eh?
This is our best horse, 3 years old. I hope on next time on Classic. I hope a good run for him, and we look forward to it for him on second leg.
See, I know you guys are the ones that know good horses, and this is a good horse. You heard from Miguel. Miguel, we've got 1,500 for you. There it is. Smile for the camera. Thank you to World Sports Betting. Guys, thank you.
I just want to say thanks to my boss and Madam Cindy and everyone and the owners, the boss. Thanks very much.
Good man. Well done, Trevelyan and family. Okay, let's get Johnny in here for a wrap of the highlights of the day. Well, let's start with this one. I mean, that was impressive, Johnny. And interesting to see Joe said, well, actually, Mr. Chintami said, didn't he, that they wanted to run him in the Guineas. He said, no. Joe said, let's give him confidence. And that's a wise choice, I think.
Yeah, well, you know, Joey's an old school. He knows his graft. And I think he's a serious horse. This Good Days Racing. So nice for Joey to get a nice horse. It's just speaking to Lawrence off air, and they're excited about this horse. Good Days Racing today, Neil.
And just, we spoke about it, because I said to Mikhail, I said, it's amazing racing. She didn't have a ride in the last. She would have been disappointed to go out with the pace of the race previously. She got stuck wide, stuck at the back, and really any chance she had was negated. But it's amazing racing. She's sitting there, picks up a chance ride, and bang. So that's racing. It gives and it takes away.
Yeah, listen, it was a great day, as you heard from Joey. It was a good day's racing. The weather played the part. It was a warm day, but it still was a good day's racing. And I think everything points to the 7th of March.
The obvious thing to say on a day like this when you've got Grade 2 racing is the highlights would have been the 2 winners. But for me, Hazy Daisy, many of us had written it off. I'm not sure why in the end, because she paid 24 rand to win on the tote, and Xander was telling us, win again, win again, win again. He was right. And probably a win for the smaller guys, because Trent is still an apprentice. And the fact that it paid 24 rand, but I wouldn't rule out her chances of the next 2 legs.
Definitely not. And listen, they know how to train a racehorse, this Peace family, and good luck to them. Like you said, it's one for the small yards, the big boys. But again, thanks to the whole team, thanks to Mabel and all the whole Sean, the big production. You know, this is not only us that are sitting on TV. There's a whole team behind us. You should know from Super Sport. But Good Days Racing.
And the last name I want to say, because lots of people, Sean Terry had a couple of winners, Gavin Larina had 3. Good Days Racing for De Kock, and I say that because the 2 winners, obviously the winner of the group race, of the Grade 2, has got an upwardly mobile profile. But that 2-year-old we saw, let's not forget him.
He's going to definitely keep that number, keep that name right in the top of your books, because he's going to most probably be here next year sometime.
Johnny, thanks very much. We're going to close it out there, because if we start talking football, we're going to burst into tears, because Spurs lost to Manchester United at Old Trafford, Bath. We don't want to talk about that, but we had a man sent off. Enough.
At the soccer field.
I tell you who's made money is Craig Peters in Cape Town, because he told us all. He said he keeps making money. Whoever plays Spurs, he backs them. So Craig's made money.
Okay, good luck to him.
Guys, thank you very much to all our production team, to the Weighted to Win team, thank you very much. And upstairs in the commentary box, Nakib and, of course, Nico. Thanks, guys. Great Days Racing. Congratulations to all the winners.
Good night.